parameterization also in different ways you can do it, either through data table, Excel, or environment variable. So different ways you can do, whichever you can feel easy that you can use it. So here we are showing one parameter by using data table. Instead of hard coding, we are passing the value from data table. That is the syntax for data table dot value, that column name, that is username, and value. Now the script is executed, and based on the parameter, based on the data table value, it is entering into the application username and password. If you give some other username, it will enter that particular name. This is the one way of to do the parameterization instead of hard coding.
And then we are continuing an execution. Let's click on login. And this is like we have given, like after clicking on login, you're logging out from the application. And when you click on log out, you get a button. It's like, are you sure if you want to log out? Yes or no. So it has yes and press it. To stop, to pause an execution in a particular step, if you can see here, there is a red circle icon here. It is called a breakpoint in QTP. Like if you want to test a few lines of code, maybe from the 4th line till the 7th line, if you want to test, so you have to pause in the 7th line. So here you click on the particular line and press the F9 key. F9 is nothing but it keeps the breakpoint in the particular line so that you can debug your script.
Hello. Are you able to understand, that QTP, how that functionality, QTP functionality will work, how the tool is working?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time, please?
Yeah, are you able to get the steps which we explained right now? Like, you have any queries about this? Or you want to know something extra?
This is the basic thing to open the QTP and create one sample script by invoke the application and log in into the application. So once you dip into the QTP things, then there are so many methods and need to learn like data table and string values, string methods, string functions. So we need to implement those methods and string functions based on our requirement. So this is a basic thing to record and playback. If you want more session on QTP, how it will work on each and every point, then we need a daily 1 hour session at least 5 days.
Okay. I think that would be good.
Okay, so I have one question. Does it only work with Internet Explorer, or does it work with other browsers?
It works, browser Google Chrome and Firefox and IE. But the thing is, if you Google Chrome, if you want to execute in latest version, then we need to install some patches.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And where would we get those?
As you can see here, the syntax is in the first line. Like if it is a Internet Explorer, you give iexplore.exe.
Okay.
Suppose if it is a Mozilla Firefox, you give firefox.exe.
Okay.
So this invokes the application in Firefox. And if it's a Chrome, you give chrome.exe.
Okay, so that's the issue that I was having, is I was trying to do it in Chrome and it wasn't working. I just tried it with Internet Explorer and it worked.
Yeah. That Chrome is maybe latest version, so latest version will not support in UFT. That we need to install some patches in UFT.
Okay.
Okay, this is the basic thing about UFT. Then we'll move on to our regular TMAG application automation. So we'll show one scenario like single line activation or multi-line activation, how we did, and what framework we used, and how the framework is done. So we'll explain the framework and we'll execute one script and we'll show it to you. Is it okay? Hello? Is it fine?
I'm sorry, what was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. First, we'll explain our framework for retail application. Then we'll execute one single line activation. We'll show how it will navigate from login page to till activation creation. Okay. So now open. So Harni will explain the framework.
The script is currently loading. As we explained, like these are the various actions which we have created. The driver script is nothing but it sees like what all actions are available and depending on the master sheet. So we take the input through Excel. So the driver script invokes this Excel sheet and it reads through each row. It checks like what scenario has to be executed, and for this scenario, which action it has to invoke. Like example, if it is a single line with AIP, it has to invoke single line action. This single line action is present over here. So the driver script first reads the Excel and sees which scenario and invokes the particular action. So inside this action, we have now, like if it's a single line activation, we have the code for single line activation with AIP. Like these are the inputs which we have given in Excel sheet. Like we have the execute flag. If you set the execute flag to Y, the script invokes this particular record and it reads through all the columns for this record. if it has to capture a screenshot.